LTS technology versus iMage technology, what have been your main kind of pros and cons?
The improvements we've seen with the LTS system versus the CTS system, number one, we're looking at no consumables. Some people don't really boil it down and understand how much money a year they're spending on consumables. And then you have to ask yourself how much ink gets wasted when you're trying to flush a print head. How much ink gets wasted when you're trying to, like figure out a design, or you're reburning screens. So it's another raw consumable cost that's just not there anymore. It was one of the pillars of our return on investment. It wasn't obviously the main one. So that was really important to loop into the conversation. I think for us it came out to about $15,000 a year, and that's real money. When you're looking at a machine that costs $100, $110, $15,000 a year, that's real return money. So that was one thing we looked at that was really important to us. The big one was time. My original time study showed us doing about 2 screens per every 10 minutes. So to do 2 screens, to run them through our CTS, and then run them through an exposure cabinet for 2 screens, 10 minutes. With the LTS, I can now do that in 4 minutes time, 2 screens. And the thing you have to think about is that's apples to oranges, because you're not taking it out, you're not putting it into the exposure cabinet, you don't have any process flow. It just says 2 screens go in, the hood closes, 4 minutes later it opens, and they're done. So that was an incredible return driver. Just like night and day difference between the two of them. When we looked at image quality, we knew there was going to be overnight differences. That was something coming into it we could just expect. There's no ink splatter. There's no streaking. There's no, my print head only works 50%, so I got to worry about losing gradients and stuff like that. It just worked. So that was another huge driver for making the switch. When we looked at the LTS, to me, it seemed like it had been tested, so it was proven by other shops, and it's the new frontier. There's nothing else on the market right now that's going to give people who are plastisol screen printing or water-based screen printing that type of image quality for that type of investment and the amount of time it takes to burn. It's just like, it's this all kind of, encompassing unit that solved that problem for us. So, other things I could talk about that maybe weren't necessarily like major selling points was, one, the RIP software, like ripping an 8-color logo in seconds, like just dropping it, rip, and then it sent it to the machine ready to print. What? Like, some of us still remember when that was a 15 to 20 minute process. So that was really important to us as well. Being able to bring a machine in and then have a vendor come in with the machine and help us set up our hot folders, help us set up our network, help us make sure that everything was going to work correctly. We hadn't seen support like that before with our current machine. Part of that's on us. I believe it was a used purchase about 10 years ago. And neither here, obviously, like when it works a lot better than tape and vellum. So, but just the soup to nuts, bring the machine in, drop the machine, set the machine up. What were you guys here, 3 days?
Yeah.
2 days? And we were printing screens for production at the end of the 3rd day without anything in our way. And that was after the creative staff had done some stuff to change what they were doing. That was after one of our networking crew was in there working on it. Just to have something like show up in a crate and 3 days later it's working and done and consistently doing what it needs to do. It made us a lot more confident in spending money in the future on like new equipment and automation.